We would like to present the technique of combined pedicled ACL-AL reconstruction. Knee examination under anesthesia is performed, confirming anterolateral instability. High anterolateral portal is created and joint is arthroscopically evaluated. Hamstring tendons are harvested with an open stripper, then they are prepared and whip-stitched on the free ends. Graft diameter is measured by double semitendinosus and single-strand gracilis tendon. After limited debridement, femoral ACL footprint is visualized and outside-in aiming guide is introduced through anterolateral portal. When proper aiming guide position is confirmed, guide wire is introduced from the lateral femoral approach to the joint with arthroscopic visualization. After guide wire, femoral tunnel drilling is performed with outside-in technique and the cannulated reamer of an appropriate size, followed by shaver debridement to create femoral ACL reconstruction tunnel. Tibial aiming guide is inserted through the anterior medial portal. After proper positioning, guide wire is introduced to the ACL remnant, followed by appropriate size reamer. Reaming is performed in remnant preserving technique. After reamer, shaver is inserted to debride the joint. Guide wire with a shuttling suture on the blunt end is inserted through the femoral tunnel and retrieved by grasper to the tibial one. Final graft preparation is made by hanging bend in half semitendinosus tendon on a fiber tape suture. Then, free whip stitch end of the gracilis tendon and free limbs of the fiber tape suture are pulled through the loop of the shuttling suture used to transfer them to the lateral femoral approach. By pulling the whip stitch suture, the gracilis tendon is transferred through the canals to the lateral femoral approach. Then, semitendinosus graft is placed inside the tunnels using fiber tape suture and contratension on the whip stitch free end. Grafts are blocked with interference screws, first in tibial tunnel, then with knee in extension neutral rotation in the femoral tunnel. Stab incision is performed above the distal AL insertion point, then cortical layer of the bone is refreshed. Whip stitch free end of the gracilis tendon with an additional shuttling suture are transferred from the lateral femoral approach subcutaneously and deep to the iliotibial band to the distal ALL insertion approach. This creates the first limb of the ALL reconstruction. Then the additional shuttling suture is secured and the gracilis tendon is prepared for the reconstruction. Using the dedicated AMR and drill, 2.6 knotless fiber tack anchor is implanted to the distal AL insertion point, which is between Lerdy's tubercle and fibular head. Repair suture of the fiber tack implant is pulled through the loop of the shuttling anchor suture, which creates the constraining loop mechanism. Whip stitch free end of the gracilis tendon is pulled through the constraining loop of the fiber tack implant. With knee in full extension, neutral rotation, it is blocked distally. Then, using the additional shuttling suture, it is transferred back to the femoral approach and blocked with the limbs of the fiber tape suture, creating second lip of the AL reconstruction. Knee is examined for range of motion and stability. Then, final arthroscopic evaluation of the joint and the graft is performed.